What if the stories of an ancient empire held the key to understanding not just their past, but the very fabric of human belief and power? Picture this, a civilization so advanced, so mysterious, that their legends still echo through the Andes, whispering secrets of gods, creation, and the rise and fall of an empire that once ruled the skies and the earth. The Inca Empire, with its towering stone cities and golden temples, was more than just a kingdom. It was a world shaped by myths that blurred the line between history and the divine. Today, we're diving into 30 of these incredible Inca legends, each one a thread in the tapestry of their empire. These aren't just stories, they're windows into how the Inca saw the universe, their gods, and themselves. From the creation of the world by the god Viracocha to the divine origins of their rulers, these tales reveal hidden truths about their culture, their beliefs, and the forces that shaped their rise and fall. So, if you've ever wondered how myths can shape an entire civilization, or if you're simply fascinated by the mysteries of the past, you're in the right place. By the end of this journey, you'll not only uncover the secrets of the Inca Empire, but also see how their legends continue to resonate in the world today. Ready to explore the myths that built an empire? Let's begin. Now, as we step into the first legend, we find ourselves at the very beginning of the Inca cosmos, where the story of creation unfolds. At the heart of this tale is Viracocha, the supreme god, who emerges from the sacred waters of Lake Titicaca. Imagine this vast, shimmering lake, nestled high in the Andes as the birthplace of all existence. According to the Inca, it was here that Viracocha first rose, bringing light and life to a world shrouded in darkness. This legend tells us that Viracocha didn't just create the world, he shaped humanity itself. From the depths of the lake, he called forth the first people, breathing life into them and setting them on a path to populate the earth. But this wasn't just a story about creation. It was a reflection of the Incas' deep connection to nature and their belief in the divine forces that governed their lives. Lake Titicaca wasn't just a body of water to them, it was a sacred space, a portal between the earthly and the spiritual realms. The Inca saw Viracocha as a benevolent yet powerful figure, a god who could both create and destroy. His emergence from the lake symbolized the idea that life itself was a gift from the divine, one that required respect and reverence. This creation myth also highlights the Incas' understanding of their place in the universe. They believed that their existence was part of a larger divine plan, one that connected them to the gods, the earth, and each other. Lake Titicaca, with its crystal-clear waters and breathtaking beauty, became a focal point of Inca spirituality. Pilgrimages to its shores were common as the Inca sought to honor Viracocha and seek his guidance. Even today, the lake remains a place of profound significance, a testament to the enduring power of this ancient legend. Through the story of Viracocha, we see how the Inca viewed the world, not as a random collection of events, but as a carefully crafted masterpiece shaped by the hands of the gods. This creation myth wasn't just a tale of the past, it was a living belief, one that influenced every aspect of Inca life, from their rituals to their understanding of the natural world. And as we move forward, this reverence for the divine and the natural will continue to weave through the tapestry of their legends, revealing even more about the heart of the Inca Empire. As we journey deeper into the heart of Inca mythology, we come to the tale of Manco Cápac and Mama Ocllo, the legendary founders of the Inca Empire. According to the story, these two figures were not mere mortals but divine beings sent by Inti, the sun god, to bring order and civilization to the world. Emerging from the sacred waters of Lake Titicaca, they were tasked with a mission: to find the perfect place to establish a great empire, one that would honor the gods and bring prosperity to their people. Manco Cápac carried a golden staff, a gift from Inti, which was said to sink into the earth when they reached the destined location. After a long journey, they arrived in the fertile valley of Cusco, where the staff plunged deep into the ground. This was the sign they had been waiting for. Here they founded the city of Cusco, which would become the heart of the Inca Empire and the center of their world. This legend served a crucial purpose for the Inca. It wasn't just a story about the founding of their empire, it was a powerful tool to legitimize their rule. By claiming descent from Inti, the Inca rulers positioned themselves as divine figures, chosen by the gods to lead their people. This connection to the sun god gave them unparalleled authority, as their power was seen as a reflection of divine will. The people believed that their rulers were not just political leaders but intermediaries between the earthly and the spiritual realms. Cusco, known as the navel of the world, held immense significance in Inca cosmology. It was more than just a capital city, it was a sacred space, a place where the heavens and the earth met. The city's layout mirrored the Incas' vision of the universe, with its temples, plazas, and roads radiating outward like the rays of the sun. This design reinforced the idea that Cusco was the center of all creation, a place where the divine and the human coexisted in harmony. The story of Manco Cápac and Mama Ocllo also highlights the Incas' deep reverence for balance and partnership. Manco Cápac represented the masculine, the sun, and the strength needed to build an empire, while Mama Ocllo symbolized the feminine, the moon, and the wisdom required to nurture and sustain it. Together, they embodied the ideal of duality, a concept central to Inca thought, where opposites complemented each other to create harmony. Through this legend, the Inca not only explained their origins but also reinforced their cultural values and social structure. It was a reminder that their empire was not just a product of human effort but a divine creation, blessed by the gods and destined for greatness. As we continue to explore the legends of the Inca, we'll see how these stories shaped their identity, their beliefs, and their understanding of the world around them. As the story of Manco Cápac and Mama Ocllo fades into the annals of Inca history, we now turn to the legend of the Ayar brothers and the founding of Cusco. This tale takes us back to the very beginnings of the Inca civilization, where four brothers and their sisters emerged from a cave known as Tambo Toco, located in the sacred valley of Pachacuti. These brothers Ayar Manco, Ayar Cachai, Ayar Uchu, and Ayar Orca were said to be the children of Inti, the sun god, and Mama Quilla, the moon goddess, destined to establish a great empire. Among the brothers, Ayar Manco stood out as the leader, carrying a golden staff similar to the one wielded by Manco Cápac. This staff was not just a symbol of authority but a divine tool that would guide them to the perfect location for their new home. The brothers embarked on a journey, facing trials and challenges along the way, each of which tested their unity and resolve. However, not all of them would reach the end of this journey. Ayar Cachai, known for his immense strength, was tricked by his brothers and sealed inside a cave as they feared his power might overshadow their mission. Ayar Uchu and Ayar Orca also met fates that removed them from the journey, leaving Ayar Manco as the sole leader. When Ayar Manco finally arrived in the fertile valley of Cusco, he thrust his golden staff into the ground and it sank deep just as it had for Manco Cápac. This was the sign they had been waiting for, divine confirmation that this was the place where their empire would flourish. Ayar Manco, now known as Manco Cápac, founded the city of Cusco, which would become the heart of the Inca Empire. The legend of the Ayar brothers not only explains the origins of Cusco, but also emphasizes themes of leadership, sacrifice, and the divine favor that guided the Inca people. This story also highlights the Incas' deep connection to their ancestral lands. The cave of Tambo Toco, from which the brothers emerged, was seen as a place of origin, a womb of creation that tied the Inca to their beginnings. The journey of the Ayar brothers mirrored the Incas' own migration and expansion, symbolizing their resilience and determination to build a civilization that would endure for centuries. The archaeological site of Tambo Mache, often associated with this legend, serves as a reminder of the Incas' reverence for their origins and their belief in the sacredness of the land. Through the legend of the Ayar brothers, we see how the Inca wove their history, spirituality, and identity into a single narrative. It was a story that celebrated their beginnings, honored their leaders, and reinforced their connection to the divine. As we continue to explore the legends of the Inca, we'll uncover more layers of their rich mythology and the truths it reveals about their empire. As the tale of the Ayar brothers unfolds, we step into the heart of Inca mythology, where the founding of Cusco is steeped in divine intervention and human determination. The story begins with the four Ayar brothers, Ayar Manco, Ayar Cachai, Ayar Ocllo, and Ayar Orca emerging from the sacred cave of Tambo Toco, a place believed to be the womb of creation. Accompanied by their sisters, these siblings were destined to establish a great empire under the guidance of Inti, the sun god, and Mama Quilla, the moon goddess. Their journey was not just a physical migration but a spiritual quest to fulfill their divine purpose. Ayar Manco, the most prominent of the brothers, carried a golden staff, a symbol of authority and divine favor. This staff was said to have the power to identify the perfect location for their new home. As the brothers traveled through the rugged Andean landscape, they faced numerous trials that tested their unity and resolve. Ayar Cachai, known for his extraordinary strength, became a source of tension among the group. His brothers, fearing his power might overshadow their mission, tricked him into returning to the cave where he was sealed inside. This act of sacrifice, though harsh, underscored the importance of unity and the collective good over individual prowess. The journey continued, but fate had other plans for the remaining brothers. Ayar Ocllo was transformed into a stone, and Ayar Orca was turned into a bird, leaving Ayar Manco as the sole leader. When he finally arrived in the fertile valley of Cusco, he thrust his golden staff into the ground and it sank deep, signaling the divine approval they had sought. This moment marked the birth of Cusco, the navel of the world, and the foundation of the Inca Empire. Ayar Manco, now known as Manco Cápac, became the first Sopa Inca, a ruler chosen by the gods to lead their people. The legend of the Ayar brothers is more than just a story of founding a city. It is a profound reflection of Inca values. It highlights the themes of leadership, sacrifice, and the sacred connection to the land. The cave of Tambo Toco, from which they emerged, symbolizes the Incas' deep reverence for their origins and their belief in the cyclical nature of life. The archaeological site of Tambo Mache, often linked to this legend, serves as a testament to the Incas' spiritual and cultural heritage. Its intricate stonework and water channels reflect their advanced engineering skills and their devotion to honoring the natural world. Through this legend, we gain insight into how the Inca viewed their place in the universe. The journey of the Ayar brothers mirrors the Incas' own migration and expansion, embodying their resilience and determination to build a civilization that would endure. It also reinforces their belief in divine guidance, as every step of their journey was marked by signs from the gods. As we delve deeper into the myths of the Inca, we uncover not just stories of the past but timeless truths about their identity, values, and the sacred bond between their people and the land they called home. As the echoes of the Ayar brothers' journey fade, we now turn to the rise of one of the Inca Empire's most transformative figures, Pachacuti, the ninth Sopa Inca. His story is one of divine inspiration, strategic brilliance, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Before Pachacuti's reign, the Inca were a relatively small kingdom centered around Cusco, but under his leadership, they would grow into a vast and powerful empire. This transformation began with a pivotal moment, a vision from Inti, the sun god, that would change the course of history. The legend begins with the Inca facing a dire threat from the Chancas, a fierce rival tribe that sought to conquer Cusco. The Chancas were formidable warriors, and their advance struck fear into the hearts of the Inca. At this critical juncture, Pachacuti, then a young prince, received a vision from Inti. The sun god appeared to him, promising victory if he would lead his people with courage and faith. This divine encounter filled Pachacuti with a sense of purpose and determination. He rallied his warriors, inspiring them with the belief that they were fighting under the protection of the gods. The battle against the Chancas was fierce and decisive. Pachacuti's leadership and tactical genius turned the tide in favor of the Inca. His forces, though outnumbered, fought with unmatched ferocity, driven by the conviction that Inti was on their side. When the dust settled, the Chancas were defeated and Cusco was saved. This victory was not just a military triumph, it was a turning point that marked the beginning of the Inca Empire's expansion. Pachacuti, now hailed as a hero, ascended to the throne as the 9th Sapa Inca, determined to fulfill the vision Inti had bestowed upon him. Under Pachacuti's rule, the Inca Empire underwent a dramatic transformation. He reorganized the government, strengthened the military, and initiated ambitious building projects, including the construction of Machu Picchu. His reign was characterized by a blend of divine favor and human ingenuity as he sought to unite the Andean world under Inca rule. The legend of Pachacuti and the battle against the Chancas reflects the Incas' belief in the power of divine intervention and the importance of strong leadership. It also underscores their ambition to create a civilization that would stand the test of time. This story is more than a tale of conquest. It is a testament to the Incas' resilience and their ability to turn adversity into opportunity. Pachacuti's vision from Inti symbolizes the sacred bond between the Inca and their gods, a relationship that guided their actions and shaped their destiny. As we explore this legend, we see how the Incas' faith in divine favor and their commitment to leadership and expansion laid the foundation for one of history's most remarkable empires. With the next chapter of their story in sight, we continue to uncover the hidden truths that define the Inca legacy. As the story of Pachacuti's rise fades into the annals of history, we now turn our gaze to the heavens where Inti, the sun god, reigns supreme. The legend of Inti and the golden sun disk is one of the most profound and enduring tales of the Inca Empire, a story that intertwines divinity, power, and the very rhythm of life itself. At the heart of this myth lies a sacred artifact, a golden disk that symbolized Inti's radiant power and his connection to the Inca people. This disk was not merely a symbol, it was the embodiment of the sun god's presence on earth, a tangible link between the heavens and the Inca world. The golden sun disk was central to Inca religious practices, serving as a focal point for worship and rituals. It was believed that Inti's energy flowed through this sacred object, blessing the land with warmth, light, and fertility. The Inca revered the sun as the source of life, and the golden disk became a powerful representation of their dependence on Inti's benevolence. Temples dedicated to the sun god, such as the Coricancha in Cusco, housed these disks, which were adorned with gold and precious stones, reflecting the Incas' unparalleled craftsmanship and their deep spiritual devotion. The Incas' solar calendar, intricately tied to Inti, further underscores the importance of the sun god in their daily lives. This calendar was not just a tool for tracking time. It was a sacred guide that dictated agricultural cycles, religious festivals, and even political decisions. The Inca believed that by aligning their lives with the movements of the sun, they could ensure prosperity and harmony. Festivals like Inti Raymi, the Festival of the Sun, were grand celebrations held to honor Inti and seek his blessings for the coming year. These events were marked by elaborate ceremonies, offerings, and dances, all designed to strengthen the bond between the Inca and their celestial patron. However, the golden sun disk's significance extends beyond its role in religious and agricultural practices. Its loss during the Spanish conquest marked a tragic turning point in Inca history. When the conquistadors arrived, they sought not only to conquer the land but also to dismantle the spiritual foundation of the Inca Empire. The golden disk, along with countless other sacred objects, was looted and melted down, its divine essence lost forever. This act of desecration symbolized the end of an era, as the Incas' connection to Inti was severed and their world was plunged into darkness. Yet the legacy of the golden sun disk endures, a testament to the Incas' unwavering faith and their profound understanding of the natural world. The myth of Inti and the golden disk reminds us of the delicate balance between humanity and the divine, and how the forces of nature shape our lives in ways both seen and unseen. As we reflect on this legend, we gain a deeper appreciation for the Incas' spiritual wisdom and their ability to find meaning in the cosmos. With the next chapter of their story on the horizon, we continue to uncover the hidden truths that illuminate the Incas' extraordinary legacy. As the golden light of Inti fades into the night, we now turn our attention to the silvery glow of Mama Quilla, the moon goddess, whose story weaves a tale of celestial drama and divine intervention. Mama Quilla, revered as the sister and wife of Inti, held a sacred place in Inca cosmology. She was not only the guardian of the night but also the protector of women, fertility, and the rhythms of time. Her presence in the night sky was a comforting constant, yet her occasional disappearance during lunar eclipses struck fear into the hearts of the Inca people. The Inca believed that a lunar eclipse occurred when a celestial serpent or jaguar attacked Mama Quilla, causing her distress and temporarily obscuring her light. This event was seen as a dire omen, signaling potential chaos or misfortune. To prevent disaster, the Inca would perform elaborate rituals to appease the moon goddess and drive away the threatening creature. These ceremonies often involved loud noises, such as banging drums and shouting, to frighten the predator and restore Mama Quilla's light. The Incas' ability to predict eclipses with remarkable accuracy further highlights their advanced understanding of astronomy, which they used to prepare for these critical moments. Mama Quilla's story also sheds light on the role of women in Inca society. As the embodiment of femininity and nurturing, she symbolized the importance of women in maintaining balance and harmony within the community. Women played vital roles in religious ceremonies, often serving as priestesses or caretakers of sacred spaces dedicated to Mama Quilla. Her myth reinforced the idea that women were integral to the spiritual and social fabric of the empire, embodying both strength and grace. The reverence for Mama Quilla extended beyond the heavens, influencing Inca art and architecture. Temples and shrines dedicated to her were adorned with silver, her sacred metal, symbolizing her connection to the moon's ethereal glow. These structures served as places of worship and reflection, where the Inca could honor her and seek her blessings for fertility, protection, and guidance. Through the legend of Mama Quilla, we gain insight into the Incas' profound respect for the natural world and their belief in the interconnectedness of all things. Her story reminds us of the delicate balance between light and darkness, and how the Inca sought to maintain harmony through their rituals and reverence for the divine. As we move forward, the next chapter of Inca mythology will reveal yet another layer of their intricate and awe-inspiring worldview. As the moon's silvery glow fades into the horizon, we now shift our gaze to the vibrant hues of the rainbow, a celestial phenomenon that held deep spiritual significance for the Inca. In their mythology, the rainbow was not just a fleeting marvel of nature, but a divine bridge connecting the earthly and spiritual realms. This bridge was personified by Cápac, the rainbow god, a powerful deity who symbolized the union of opposites and the harmony of the cosmos. The Inca believed that rainbows were a manifestation of Cápac's presence, a sign that the gods were watching over them. They saw the rainbow as a pathway for communication between humans and the divine, a sacred link that allowed prayers and offerings to reach the heavens. This belief was deeply rooted in their understanding of the natural world, where every element, earth, water, air, and fire, was interconnected and imbued with spiritual energy. Rainbows were also associated with fertility and prosperity, two essential aspects of Inca life. The vibrant colors of the rainbow were thought to bring blessings to crops, ensuring bountiful harvests and the well-being of the community. Farmers would often look to the skies after a rainstorm, hoping to catch a glimpse of Kaichai's arc as a sign of good fortune. This connection between rainbows and agriculture highlights the Incas' reverence for nature and their reliance on its cycles for survival. The symbolic importance of rainbows extended into Inca art and architecture, where rainbow motifs were prominently featured. Temples and ceremonial sites were adorned with colorful designs that mirrored the rainbow's spectrum, serving as a visual reminder of Kaichai's presence and the divine harmony he represented. These artistic expressions were not merely decorative but carried profound spiritual meaning, reinforcing the Incas' belief in the interconnectedness of all things. One striking example of this can be seen in the intricate textiles woven by Inca artisans. These fabrics often incorporated rainbow patterns, symbolizing the bridge between worlds and the blessings of fertility and prosperity. Similarly, the architecture of sacred spaces, such as the Coricancha in Cusco, featured elements that echoed the rainbow's form, blending the natural and the divine in a seamless union. Through the legend of Kaichai and the rainbow, we gain a deeper understanding of the Incas' worldview, where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms were fluid and ever connected. This story reminds us of their profound respect for nature's beauty and their belief in the power of symbols to convey sacred truths. As we continue our journey through Inca mythology, the next chapter will unveil another layer of their rich and intricate spiritual tapestry. As the rainbow fades into the next chapter of Inca mythology, we now turn to the Sacred Trinity of animals that held a central place in their spiritual beliefs. The condor, the puma, and the serpent were more than just creatures of the natural world to the Inca. They were powerful symbols representing the three realms of existence: the heavens, the earth, and the underworld. Together, these animals formed a sacred triad that embodied the Incas' holistic view of the universe, where balance and harmony were essential to maintaining order. The condor, soaring high above the Andes, was seen as the messenger of the heavens. Its ability to glide effortlessly through the skies made it a symbol of freedom, vision, and the connection between the earthly and the divine. For the Inca, the condor represented the upper world, a realm of spiritual enlightenment and celestial power. It was believed that the condor carried the prayers of the people to the gods, bridging the gap between humanity and the divine. On the earth, the puma reigned as a symbol of strength, courage, and leadership. Known for its agility and power, the puma was revered as the guardian of the middle world, the realm of human life and physical existence. The Inca saw the puma as a protector, embodying the qualities needed to navigate the challenges of the material world. Its presence in Inca art and architecture, particularly in the layout of their cities, reflects its importance as a symbol of earthly authority and resilience. Beneath the surface, the serpent slithered through the underworld, representing transformation, renewal, and the mysteries of the unseen. The serpent was associated with the lower world, a realm of hidden knowledge and the cycles of life and death. For the Inca, the serpent symbolized the constant process of change and regeneration, reminding them that life is a continuous journey of growth and transformation. Its coiled form often appeared in sacred spaces, serving as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all realms. Together, the condor, the puma, and the serpent formed a harmonious triad that reflected the Incas' belief in the balance of the cosmos. Each animal played a vital role in maintaining the equilibrium of the universe, and their presence in Inca culture underscored the importance of respecting and honoring the natural world. This sacred trinity was not just a myth but a guiding principle that shaped their daily lives, rituals, and worldview. Even today, these symbols remain deeply ingrained in Andean culture. The condor, puma, and serpent continue to appear in traditional art, textiles, and ceremonies, serving as a testament to the enduring legacy of Inca spirituality. They remind us of the timeless wisdom of the Inca, who saw the world as an interconnected web of life, where every element, whether in the heavens, on the earth, or beneath it, played a vital role in the grand tapestry of existence. As we move forward, the next legend will take us deeper into the Incas' understanding of the natural world, revealing how their myths and symbols continue to inspire and guide us today. As we step into the next chapter of Inca mythology, we encounter a tale that resonates across cultures and time: the legend of the Great Flood and the rebirth of humanity. This story, deeply rooted in Inca cosmology, reveals their profound understanding of renewal and the cyclical nature of existence. At its heart is Viracocha, the supreme creator god, who once again takes center stage in a narrative of destruction and rebirth. According to the legend, humanity had grown corrupt and lost its way, straying from the divine order established by Viracocha. Displeased with their actions, the god decided to cleanse the earth with a catastrophic flood. The waters rose, swallowing the land and wiping out all life, leaving only a desolate world in their wake. Yet this was not an end but a beginning. From the chaos, Viracocha emerged to breathe new life into the world, shaping a new humanity from the stones of the earth. These stone beings were imbued with life and purpose, becoming the ancestors of the Inca people. This flood myth bears striking similarities to other global flood stories, such as the biblical tale of Noah's Ark or the Mesopotamian epic of Gilgamesh. Like these narratives, the Inca flood legend serves as a powerful metaphor for renewal and the consequences of straying from divine will. It reflects a universal human fascination with the themes of destruction and rebirth, reminding us of the fragility of existence and the potential for renewal even in the face of devastation. For the Inca, this myth was more than just a story. It was a cornerstone of their cosmology. It reinforced their belief in the cyclical nature of time, where destruction and creation are intertwined in an endless dance. The flood symbolized not only punishment but also purification, a necessary step to restore balance and harmony to the world. Viracocha's role as both destroyer and creator underscored his dual nature, embodying the forces of chaos and order that shaped the universe. The legend also highlights the Incas' deep connection to the natural world. The flood, as a force of nature, was seen as both a destructive and regenerative power. It mirrored the seasonal cycles of the Andes, where floods and droughts were part of the rhythm of life. By weaving this natural phenomenon into their mythology, the Inca acknowledged the power of nature and its role in shaping human destiny. As we reflect on this tale, we see how it continues to inspire. The themes of renewal and resilience resonate deeply in a world that often faces its own challenges and upheavals. The Inca flood myth reminds us that even in the darkest times, there is always the potential for rebirth and transformation. It invites us to consider our own place in the cycles of life and the importance of maintaining balance and harmony in our world. With this powerful story in mind, we now turn to the next legend, where the stars themselves will guide us through the Incas' celestial beliefs and their connection to the cosmos. As we journey further into the celestial realm of Inca mythology, we encounter a tale that bridges the heavens and the earth, the legend of the Star Children and the Milky Way. This story, steeped in wonder and cosmic significance, reveals the Incas' profound connection to the stars and their belief in a celestial origin for their people. According to the legend, the first Inca were not born of the earth but descended from the heavens. They were the Star Children, beings of light who fell from the Milky Way, known to the Inca as Mayu, the celestial river. This vast, luminous band across the night sky was seen as a bridge between the spiritual and physical worlds, a pathway for divine beings to descend and bring life to the earth. The Star Children, guided by the gods, landed in the Andes and became the ancestors of the Inca, establishing their civilization and imparting sacred knowledge. The Milky Way held immense spiritual and practical significance for the Inca. They saw it not just as a celestial phenomenon but as a living entity, a river that flowed through the cosmos. This cosmic river was believed to mirror the earthly rivers that nourished their lands, symbolizing the interconnectedness of all things. The Incas' reverence for Mayu extended to their agricultural practices, as they used the positions of stars and constellations to guide their planting and harvesting cycles. Their advanced understanding of astronomy allowed them to create a calendar that aligned with the movements of the heavens, ensuring their survival in the challenging Andean environment. The Incas' celestial knowledge was not limited to practical applications. They saw the stars as divine messengers, each constellation telling a story or conveying a lesson. The star children, as part of this celestial tapestry, represented the Incas' divine origins and their ongoing connection to the gods. This belief reinforced their identity as a chosen people, destined to thrive under the watchful eyes of the heavens. The legend of the star children also highlights the Incas' holistic worldview, where the boundaries between the earthly and the divine were fluid. The Milky Way, as both a physical and spiritual entity, embodied this unity, reminding the Inca of their place within the larger cosmos. It was a source of inspiration, guiding their rituals, art, and architecture, and shaping their understanding of time and existence. As we reflect on this celestial tale, we are reminded of the Incas' remarkable ability to find meaning in the stars. Their legends, like the story of the star children, reveal a civilization deeply attuned to the rhythms of the universe, one that saw itself as part of a grand, interconnected design. With this cosmic perspective in mind, we now turn to the next legend, where the Incas' Sacred Trinity of animals will guide us through their understanding of the natural world. As we step into the next chapter of Inca mythology, we uncover a tale that intertwines the divine with the earthly, the myth of the golden chain. This legend speaks of a sacred bond, a shimmering link that connected the Inca to their celestial ancestors, embodying the unity and strength of their empire. The story begins with the belief that the Inca were descendants of Inti, the sun god, and that their rulers held a divine mandate to govern. According to the myth, a golden chain forged by the gods themselves descended from the heavens to the earth, symbolizing the unbreakable connection between the Inca and their divine origins. This chain was not merely a physical object but a powerful metaphor for the cohesion and resilience of the Inca people. It represented their shared identity, their collective strength, and their unwavering loyalty to their rulers and gods. Gold in Inca culture was far more than a symbol of wealth or status. It was a sacred metal imbued with spiritual significance. The Inca believed gold to be the sweat of Inti, a tangible manifestation of the sun god's power and benevolence. This reverence for gold was reflected in their art, architecture, and religious practices. Temples like the Coricancha in Cusco were adorned with sheets of gold, and sacred objects crafted from the metal were used in rituals to honor Inti. The golden chain, therefore, was not just a symbol of unity but also a testament to the Incas' devotion to their celestial patron. The myth of the golden chain also underscores the Incas' understanding of their place in the cosmos. Just as the chain linked the heavens and the earth, it reminded them of their role as intermediaries between the divine and the mortal realms. This belief reinforced their sense of purpose and destiny, driving them to build an empire that mirrored the order and harmony of the heavens. As we reflect on this legend, we see how the golden chain served as a powerful emblem of the Incas' spiritual and cultural identity. It was a reminder of their divine heritage, their collective strength, and their sacred duty to uphold the will of Inti. With this understanding, we now turn to the next legend, where the Incas' deep connection to their environment will guide us through the story of the talking stones. As we venture further into the heart of Inca mythology, we encounter a legend that speaks to the very essence of their relationship with the natural world, the story of the talking stones. This tale reveals how the Inca saw life and spirit in the seemingly inanimate, believing that stones could communicate, guide, and even protect them during their migrations across the rugged Andean landscape. The legend tells of sacred stones known as huacas, which were believed to possess voices and wisdom. These stones were said to guide the Inca people as they moved through the mountains, offering advice, warnings, and blessings. According to the myth, the stones would speak to the Inca leaders, helping them make decisions about where to settle, how to navigate treacherous terrain, and even how to resolve conflicts within their communities. This belief in animate nature reflects the Incas' profound respect for their environment, viewing it not as a passive backdrop but as an active, living force that played a vital role in their survival and prosperity. The talking stones were more than just spiritual guides. They were also symbols of the Incas' deep connection to their ancestral lands. Many of these stones were believed to be the petrified forms of their ancestors, transformed into rock to watch over their descendants. This idea reinforced the Incas' sense of continuity and belonging, linking them to both their past and the land they inhabited. It also highlights their belief in the interconnectedness of all things: humans, nature, and the divine, a worldview that shaped their culture, rituals, and daily lives. Archaeological evidence suggests that certain sites, such as the Sahuite stone in Peru, may have been places where these sacred stones were venerated. The Sahuite stone, for example, is a massive rock covered in intricate carvings of animals, terraces, and waterways. Some scholars believe it was used as a ceremonial object, possibly representing the Incas' vision of a harmonious relationship between humans and nature. Other sites, like the stone shrines scattered throughout the Andes, also point to the Incas' reverence for these natural formations, which they saw as gateways to the spiritual realm. The legend of the talking stones offers us a glimpse into the Incas' animistic worldview, where every element of nature was imbued with life and purpose. It reminds us of their ability to find meaning and guidance in the world around them, a skill that allowed them to thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. With this understanding of the Incas' spiritual connection to their environment, we now turn to the next chapter of their mythology, where the story of a giant and the founding of Ollantaytambo will reveal yet another layer of their ingenuity and reverence for the natural world. As the next chapter of Inca mythology unfolds, we come to the tale of a giant whose strength and ingenuity played a pivotal role in the founding of Ollantaytambo, one of the most impressive architectural feats of the Inca Empire. This legend not only highlights the Incas' remarkable engineering skills, but also offers a glimpse into their ability to weave myth and history into a single, compelling narrative. According to the story, a giant named Viracocha was sent by the gods to assist the Inca in constructing the fortress of Ollantaytambo. With his immense size and supernatural strength, Viracocha was said to have moved massive stones across great distances, shaping them with precision and placing them into position with ease. The legend explains how the colossal stone blocks, some weighing several tons, were transported and fitted together so seamlessly that not even a blade of grass could pass between them. This feat of engineering, which still baffles modern archaeologists, is attributed to the giant's divine assistance. But the story of Viracocha goes beyond mere construction. It also reflects the Incas' reverence for their gods and their belief in divine intervention. The giant's role in building Ollantaytambo was seen as a sign of the gods' favor, reinforcing the Incas' sense of destiny and their connection to the spiritual realm. The fortress itself, with its towering terraces and intricate stonework, became a symbol of the Incas' power and ingenuity, a testament to their ability to harness both human and divine resources to achieve the impossible. Ollantaytambo's strategic importance cannot be overstated. Located in the Sacred Valley, it served as both a military stronghold and a ceremonial center. Its elevated position provided a commanding view of the surrounding landscape, making it an ideal defensive site. During the Spanish conquest, Ollantaytambo became a key stronghold for Inca resistance. The fortress's design, with its steep terraces and narrow passageways, made it nearly impregnable, allowing the Inca to hold off Spanish forces for a time. The legend of the giant, therefore, takes on an added layer of significance as it underscores the site's role in the Incas' struggle to preserve their empire. Today, Ollantaytambo stands as a testament to the Incas' architectural brilliance and their deep connection to their myths and legends. The story of Viracocha reminds us that, for the Inca, the line between the natural and the supernatural was often blurred. Their ability to see the divine in the everyday and to draw strength from their myths was a key part of what made their civilization so extraordinary. With the tale of the giant still echoing in our minds, we now turn to the next legend, where the myth of the Amaru and the underground world will reveal yet another dimension of the Incas' spiritual and cultural landscape. As we venture deeper into the heart of Inca mythology, we encounter the enigmatic Amaru, a serpent dragon that dwelled in the underworld and embodied the forces of transformation and renewal. This powerful creature, often depicted with the body of a serpent and the wings of a dragon, was believed to bridge the realms of the living and the dead, serving as a guardian of the earth's deepest secrets. The legend of the Amaru offers a fascinating glimpse into the Incas' spiritual beliefs, particularly their understanding of life, death, and the cyclical nature of existence. The Amaru was more than just a mythical beast, it was a symbol of profound change. The Inca saw the serpent dragon as a representation of the earth's ability to regenerate and renew itself. Just as a snake sheds its skin, the Amaru was thought to facilitate the transition between life and death, guiding souls through the underworld and ensuring their rebirth. This belief in transformation was deeply woven into Inca rituals, particularly those related to agriculture and fertility. The Amaru's connection to water, a vital element for life, further emphasized its role as a bringer of renewal. Rivers, springs, and rain were seen as manifestations of the Amaru's power, linking the creature to the Inca's reverence for the natural world. Inca ceremonies often invoked the Amaru to seek blessings for bountiful harvests and the fertility of the land. Offerings were made to honor the serpent dragon, and its image was carved into sacred stones and woven into textiles. These rituals reflected the Incas' belief that harmony with the natural and spiritual worlds was essential for their survival. The Amaru's presence in these practices underscored the Incas' understanding of the interconnectedness of all things, from the cycles of the seasons to the journey of the soul. The Amaru also played a significant role in the Incas' cosmology, representing the underworld or Pacha, one of the three realms in their spiritual universe. This realm was not a place of fear but a necessary part of the cycle of life, where transformation and renewal took place. The Amaru's ability to navigate this hidden world made it a powerful symbol of resilience and hope, reminding the Inca that even in the darkest times, renewal was always possible. Today, the legacy of the Amaru lives on in Andean culture, where it continues to symbolize transformation and the enduring connection between humanity and the natural world. The serpent dragon story invites us to reflect on the cycles of life and the importance of embracing change, a lesson as relevant now as it was in the time of the Inca. With the Amaru's tale still resonating, we now turn to the next legend, where the Golden Garden of the Sun awaits, revealing yet another layer of the Inca's rich and mystical heritage. As the story of the Amaru fades into the echoes of the underworld, we now step into the radiant light of the next legend, where the Golden Garden of the Sun awaits. This mythical garden, said to be a divine gift from Inti, the sun god, was believed to be a hidden paradise filled with golden plants, trees, and animals. It was not just a symbol of wealth but a testament to the Incas' unparalleled skill in metallurgy and their deep spiritual connection to the natural world. The Golden Garden was more than a place of beauty. It was a reflection of the Incas' reverence for Inti and their belief in his blessings. The garden's golden flora and fauna were thought to embody the sun god's life-giving energy, symbolizing abundance, prosperity, and the harmony between humanity and nature. The Incas' ability to craft intricate golden objects, from jewelry to ceremonial artifacts, further elevated this legend, showcasing their artistic mastery and their ability to transform raw materials into sacred treasures. For the Inca, gold was not a symbol of material wealth but a sacred metal that represented the divine. The Golden Garden, therefore, was not a place to hoard riches but a spiritual sanctuary where the Inca could honor Inti and celebrate the gifts of the earth. This perspective stood in stark contrast to the Spanish conquistadors, who arrived in the Andes driven by tales of unimaginable gold. The legend of the Golden Garden fueled their obsession, leading them to search tirelessly for this mythical paradise, often at the expense of the Inca people and their culture. The Spanish conquest of the Inca Empire was in many ways a quest for this Golden Garden. Stories of its existence spread like wildfire among the conquistadors, who saw it as the ultimate prize. Their relentless pursuit of gold led to the looting of sacred sites, the destruction of temples, and the tragic loss of countless Inca lives. Yet, despite their efforts, the Golden Garden remained elusive, a testament to its mythical nature and the Incas' ability to protect their most sacred beliefs. Today, the legend of the Golden Garden endures as a powerful reminder of the Incas' spiritual and artistic legacy. It invites us to reflect on the true value of wealth and the importance of preserving cultural heritage. As we leave this shimmering tale behind, we prepare to uncover the next chapter in the Incas' rich tapestry of legends, where the Viracochan and the Andean prophecies await, offering new insights into the mysteries of this ancient civilization. As the Golden Garden fades into the realm of myth, we now journey into the high Andes, where the enigmatic figure of the Viracochan emerges from the mists of time. This mysterious wanderer, often depicted as a bearded sage, is said to have traveled across the mountains, leaving behind prophecies, teachings, and sacred sites that would shape the spiritual and cultural identity of the Inca and their descendants. The legend of the Viracochan is not just a tale of a divine messenger, but a profound reflection of the Incas' belief in cyclical time and the eternal return of wisdom. The Viracochan was believed to be a bringer of knowledge, teaching the people about agriculture, astronomy, and the sacred laws of the universe. His journey through the Andes was marked by acts of creation and transformation as he shaped the landscape and imparted spiritual truths to those he encountered. One of the most intriguing aspects of this legend is the prophecy that the Viracochan would one day return, heralding a new era of balance and renewal. This belief in cyclical time, where history repeats itself and divine figures reappear, was central to the Inca worldview and offered hope during times of upheaval. The influence of the Viracochan's prophecies extended far beyond the Inca Empire. During the Spanish conquest, many Andean communities clung to the belief that the Viracochan would return to liberate them from oppression. This myth became a powerful symbol of resistance, inspiring movements that sought to preserve indigenous culture and reclaim ancestral lands. Even today, the legend of the Viracochan resonates in the Andes, where his teachings continue to guide spiritual practices and cultural traditions. The Viracochan's legacy is also evident in the sacred sites scattered across the Andes, many of which are believed to have been established or blessed by him. These places, often marked by intricate stonework and celestial alignments, serve as reminders of his enduring presence and the wisdom he imparted. The Incas' reverence for these sites underscores their deep connection to the land and their belief in the interconnectedness of all things. As we reflect on the legend of the Viracochan, we are reminded of the power of prophecy and the enduring hope for a brighter future. This story invites us to consider the cyclical nature of time and the possibility of renewal, even in the face of great challenges. With this thought in mind, we now turn to the next chapter of our journey, where the tale of the moon's tears and the creation of silver awaits, offering new insights into the Incas' celestial beliefs and their reverence for the natural world. As the echoes of the Viracochan's prophecies fade into the Andean winds, we now turn our gaze to the heavens where the moon goddess Mama Quilla weeps tears of silver, a legend that intertwines the celestial with the earthly. According to Inca mythology, Mama Quilla, the embodiment of the moon, shed tears of silver that fell to the earth, transforming into the precious metal that would become sacred to the Inca people. This poignant tale not only explains the origin of silver, but also reveals the deep spiritual connection between the Inca and the natural world. Silver in Inca culture was far more than a material resource. It was seen as a divine gift, a tangible manifestation of Mama Quilla's power and benevolence. The Inca believed that silver carried the essence of the moon goddess, symbolizing purity, protection, and the cyclical nature of life. This belief was reflected in their religious practices, where silver was used to craft intricate artifacts, from ceremonial cups to ornate jewelry, each piece imbued with spiritual significance. Temples dedicated to Mama Quilla often housed silver offerings, and her image was frequently adorned with silver ornaments, reinforcing her role as a guardian of the night and a source of divine energy. The legend of Mama Quilla's tears also sheds light on the Incas' advanced mining practices. The discovery of silver deposits was seen as a blessing from the moon goddess, and mining was conducted with great reverence. Rituals were performed to honor Mama Quilla before extracting silver from the earth, ensuring that her sacred gift was treated with respect. The Incas' ability to locate and refine silver was not just a testament to their engineering skills, but also a reflection of their spiritual worldview, where every act of creation was tied to the divine. This myth also highlights the Incas' understanding of the interconnectedness of the cosmos and the earth. Just as Mama Quilla's tears fell from the heavens to enrich the land, the Incas saw themselves as stewards of the natural world, tasked with maintaining harmony between the celestial and terrestrial realms. The reverence for silver extended beyond its material value, serving as a reminder of the sacred bond between humanity and the gods. As we reflect on the tale of Mama Quilla's tears, we are reminded of the Incas' profound respect for the natural world and their ability to find meaning in the cycles of the cosmos. This legend invites us to consider the ways in which ancient cultures sought to understand their place in the universe, finding beauty and divinity in the elements around them. With this in mind, we now prepare to explore the next chapter of our journey, where the sacred stones known as huacas reveal yet another layer of the Incas' spiritual and cultural legacy. Now, as we step into the realm of the sacred, we encounter the Incas' profound reverence for huacas, the spiritual anchors of their world. Huacas were not just stones or places, they were living embodiments of divine energy, believed to hold the power to connect the earthly and the spiritual realms. These sacred objects and sites were scattered across the Inca Empire, each one a focal point of worship, ritual, and daily life. For the Inca, huacas were more than physical landmarks. They were portals to the gods, bridges between the seen and the unseen. The concept of huacas was deeply woven into the fabric of Inca spirituality. A huaca could be anything from a towering mountain peak to a humble stone, a spring, or even a tree. What made these objects sacred was the belief that they were imbued with the presence of a deity or ancestral spirit. The Inca saw the natural world as alive with divine energy, and huacas were the tangible expressions of that belief. They served as reminders that the sacred was not distant or abstract but present in every rock, river, and hill. One of the most remarkable examples of a huaca is the Sahuite stone, a massive boulder carved with intricate designs that depict the Incas' vision of the cosmos. Located in the Apurimac region of Peru, this stone is believed to have been a ceremonial site where rituals were performed to honor the gods and seek their guidance. The carvings on the Sahuite stone include representations of terraces, waterways, and animals, symbolizing the Incas' deep connection to agriculture, water, and the natural world. It is thought that the stone was used as a model for planning irrigation systems or as a tool for teaching the principles of harmony and balance. Huacas were not confined to grand monuments like the Sahuite stone. They were also part of everyday life, integrated into the routines of ordinary people. Families might have a small huaca in their home, a stone or figurine that they honored with offerings of food, flowers, or coca leaves. Communities gathered at local huacas to celebrate festivals, ask for blessings, or seek protection from harm. These sacred sites were places of connection where the Inca could commune with the divine and reaffirm their place in the cosmic order. The spiritual power of huacas extended beyond their physical form. They were believed to influence the well-being of individuals and the prosperity of the empire. Rituals performed at huacas were acts of reciprocity, a way of giving thanks to the gods for their blessings and ensuring their continued favor. Offerings of gold, silver, and textiles were common, as were sacrifices of animals or, in rare cases, humans. These practices underscored the Incas' belief in the interdependence of all things, the idea that the actions of humans could shape the will of the gods and the fate of the world. As we reflect on the myth of the huaca, we gain insight into the Incas' holistic worldview, where the sacred and the mundane were inseparable. The huacas remind us that for the Inca, every stone, every stream, and every mountain was a living testament to the divine. This belief shaped their culture, their rituals, and their understanding of the universe, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire awe and reverence. With this understanding, we now prepare to delve into the next chapter of our journey, where the Chasqui, the legendary messengers of the Inca, reveal yet another layer of their extraordinary civilization. As we shift our focus to the swift and tireless Chasqui, we uncover a remarkable aspect of the Inca Empire's ingenuity and organization. The Chasqui were more than just messengers. They were the lifeblood of the empire's communication network, a system so efficient that it allowed the Inca to govern their vast territories with unparalleled precision. These runners were not ordinary couriers. They were believed to carry messages from the gods themselves, making their role both practical and sacred. The Chasqui system was a marvel of engineering and human endurance. Across the empire, a network of relay stations known as tambos was strategically placed along the extensive Inca road system. These tambos were spaced roughly every 6 to 9 miles, a distance calculated to match the limits of a runner's stamina. When a Chasqui arrived at a tambo, he would pass his message, often encoded in a quipu, a knotted string recording system, to the next runner who would then sprint to the next station. This relay method ensured that messages could travel hundreds of miles in a matter of days, a feat that astonished even the Spanish conquistadors. The Chasqui were selected for their speed, strength, and unwavering loyalty. They were trained from a young age to navigate the rugged Andean terrain, often running at high altitudes where the air was thin and the paths treacherous. Carrying little more than a small bag of supplies and a conch shell trumpet to announce their arrival, these runners embodied the Incas' values of discipline and dedication. Their ability to traverse such challenging landscapes without faltering was seen as a testament to their divine favor, but the Chasqui were more than just human couriers. In Inca mythology, they were believed to be intermediaries between the earthly realm and the gods. Messages carried by the Chasqui were thought to hold sacred significance, whether they were orders from the Sapa Inca, reports of distant events, or prophecies from the priests. This belief elevated the Chasqui to a near-mythical status, blending their practical role with a spiritual dimension that underscored the Incas' holistic worldview. The endurance and skill of the Chasqui were legendary. Stories tell of runners who could cover vast distances without rest, their feet barely touching the ground as they raced through the mountains. Some accounts even suggest that the Chasqui could run day and night, fueled by coca leaves and an unshakable sense of duty. Their feats were not just a matter of physical prowess, but also a reflection of their deep commitment to the empire and its divine mission. Through the legend of the Chasqui, we gain a deeper understanding of the Incas' ability to unite a sprawling empire through innovation and faith. Their communication system was not just a logistical achievement but a symbol of the interconnectedness that defined Inca society. As we move forward, we'll explore how this same spirit of unity and resilience shaped another cornerstone of their civilization, the sacred animals that guided their understanding of the cosmos. Now turning to the skies above, we encounter a legend that bridges the earthly and the celestial, the story of the llama and the celestial herd. In Inca mythology, the Milky Way was not just a river of stars but a vast pasture where celestial llamas grazed under the watchful eye of their divine shepherd. This enchanting myth reveals the profound connection the Inca felt with the natural world, where even the heavens mirrored the rhythms of life on earth. Llamas were indispensable to the Inca, serving as both a practical resource and a sacred symbol. On the ground, these animals provided wool for clothing, meat for sustenance, and strength for transporting goods across the empire's rugged terrain. But their significance extended far beyond their utility. Llamas were also central to Inca religious practices, often offered as sacrifices to the gods in ceremonies meant to ensure prosperity, fertility, and harmony. The Inca believed that these sacrifices maintained the balance between the human and divine realms, a balance essential for the survival of their civilization. The legend of the celestial llamas reflects this deep reverence. According to the myth, the Milky Way, known as Mayu, was seen as a celestial river where the llamas of the gods roamed freely. The dark patches within the Milky Way were interpreted as the shapes of these sacred animals, forever immortalized in the night sky. This cosmic imagery reinforced the Incas' belief in the interconnectedness of all things. Earthly llamas were seen as earthly counterparts to their celestial kin, linking the mundane with the divine. This myth also highlights the Incas' sophisticated understanding of astronomy. By observing the stars, they not only mapped the heavens but also drew practical lessons for their daily lives. The movements of the celestial llamas were believed to influence agricultural cycles, guiding the Inca in planting and harvesting crops. This blend of myth and science underscores the Incas' ability to weave spirituality into every aspect of their existence, from the fields they tilled to the stars they worshipped. Through the story of the celestial llamas, we see how the Incas' reverence for animals shaped their worldview. Llamas were more than just livestock. They were sacred beings that connected the earthly and the divine, the practical and the spiritual. As we continue our journey through Inca legends, we'll explore how this same reverence extended to other animals, each playing a vital role in the empire's myths and rituals. As we step into the next chapter of Inca mythology, we find ourselves drawn to the lush valleys of the Andes, where the coca plant thrives under the watchful gaze of the gods. According to Inca legend, the coca plant was no ordinary herb. It was a divine gift bestowed upon humanity to ease hunger, fatigue, and suffering. This sacred plant was believed to have been created by the gods themselves, a symbol of their benevolence and a tool to help the Inca endure the challenges of their mountainous world. In Inca society, the coca plant held a place of profound reverence. It was not merely a crop but a bridge between the earthly and the divine. The leaves of the coca plant were often used in religious ceremonies where they were offered to the gods as a sign of gratitude and respect. Shamans and priests would chew the leaves during rituals, believing that the plant's essence allowed them to communicate with the spiritual realm. This practice was seen as a way to seek guidance, blessings, and protection from the deities who watched over the Inca people. Beyond its spiritual significance, the coca plant played a vital role in the daily lives of the Inca. High in the Andes, where the air is thin and the terrain unforgiving, the plant's leaves were chewed by laborers and messengers to combat fatigue and increase stamina. It was a practical solution to the physical demands of life in the mountains, enabling the Inca to work longer hours and travel great distances without succumbing to exhaustion. The plant's medicinal properties were also recognized, as it was used to treat ailments ranging from headaches to digestive issues. However, the legacy of the coca plant is not without controversy. In modern times, the cultivation of coca has become a contentious issue, as the plant is also the source of cocaine, a substance with a troubled history. While the Inca used coca for its natural and beneficial properties, the modern world has often exploited it for profit and addiction. This duality has led to debates about the plant's role in society, with some advocating for its traditional uses and others calling for stricter controls. The myth of the coca plant reminds us of the Incas' deep connection to the natural world and their ability to find divine meaning in the resources around them. For the Inca, the coca plant was more than a gift from the gods. It was a symbol of resilience, spirituality, and the enduring bond between humanity and the earth. As we continue to explore the legends of the Inca, we'll see how this same reverence for nature shaped their understanding of the world and their place within it. As we journey deeper into the heart of Inca mythology, we come to a tale that bridges the realms of life and death, the legend of the Rainbow Bridge. For the Inca, the rainbow was not just a beautiful natural phenomenon but a sacred pathway, a bridge that connected the world of the living to the afterlife. This belief was deeply rooted in their understanding of the cosmos, where the physical and spiritual realms were intertwined, and the soul's journey did not end with death but continued into the next world. The Inca believed that when a person passed away, their soul would embark on a journey across this celestial bridge, guided by the gods to the afterlife. The rainbow, with its vibrant colors and ethereal beauty, symbolized this transition, offering hope and reassurance that death was not an end but a passage to a new existence. This myth profoundly influenced Inca burial practices, which were designed to honor the deceased and ensure their safe passage to the spiritual realm. Tombs were often constructed in sacred locations, such as high mountain peaks or near rivers, places believed to be closer to the gods and the celestial bridge. Archaeological discoveries have revealed the elaborate nature of Inca funerary customs. Tombs were filled with offerings, ceramic vessels, textiles, and even food meant to accompany the deceased on their journey. The Inca also practiced mummification, preserving the bodies of their ancestors as a way to maintain a connection with them. These mummies, or malquis, were often brought out during ceremonies where they were honored and consulted for guidance. The belief in the Rainbow Bridge and the afterlife was not just a spiritual concept but a cultural practice that shaped the Incas' relationship with death and their ancestors. The Rainbow Bridge myth also reflects the Incas' reverence for nature and their ability to find profound meaning in the world around them. Just as the coca plant was seen as a divine gift, the rainbow was viewed as a sacred symbol of continuity and connection. It reminds us that for the Inca, life and death were not separate but part of a greater cycle, one that was guided by the gods and celebrated through their rituals and traditions. As we explore the next legend, we'll see how this same belief in the interconnectedness of all things shaped their understanding of the universe and their place within it. Now turning to the heart of Inca spirituality, we arrive at the legend of the Sun Temple and the sacred fire. The Coricancha, or Golden Enclosure, stood as the most revered religious site in the Inca Empire, a place where the divine and the earthly converged. At its center burned a sacred flame, believed to have been ignited by Inti, the sun god himself. This eternal fire symbolized the life-giving power of the sun and was a focal point of Inca worship, representing the empire's connection to its divine patron. The Coricancha was an architectural masterpiece, a testament to the Incas' engineering prowess and their deep reverence for Inti. Its walls were once sheathed in gold, reflecting the sun's brilliance and creating a dazzling spectacle that awed all who entered. Inside, the temple housed shrines dedicated to Inti, Mama Quilla, and other deities, each adorned with precious metals and intricate carvings. The sacred fire, kept perpetually burning by the temple's priests, was more than a symbol. It was a living presence, a reminder of the sun's warmth and the empire's divine mandate. As the religious center of the Inca Empire, the Coricancha played a crucial role in both spiritual and political life. It was here that the Sapa Inca, the emperor, performed sacred rituals and sought divine guidance. The temple also served as a repository for the empire's wealth, with its golden walls and treasures representing the sun god's favor. Pilgrims from across the empire journeyed to Cusco to pay homage at the Coricancha, reinforcing the city's status as the navel of the world. However, the arrival of the Spanish conquistadors marked a turning point for the Coricancha. After the fall of the Inca Empire, the temple was repurposed, its golden walls stripped away and its sacred spaces transformed. The Spanish built the Church of Santo Domingo atop the temple's foundations, a stark symbol of the conquest's cultural and spiritual upheaval. Yet, even today, the remnants of the Coricancha stand as a testament to the Incas' ingenuity and their profound connection to the divine. The legend of the sacred fire and the sun temple reminds us of the Incas' ability to merge the spiritual and the material, creating spaces that were both awe-inspiring and deeply meaningful. As we move forward, we'll explore how this same reverence for the divine shaped another cornerstone of Inca culture, their sacred mountains and the spirits that dwelled within them. Now shifting our focus to the artistry and symbolism of the Inca, we delve into the legend of the Golden Fleece, a tale that intertwines myth with the empire's mastery of textiles. According to Inca lore, this golden fleece was a divine gift, believed to shield the Inca people from harm and misfortune. It was said to possess magical properties, offering protection to those who revered it. This myth not only highlights the Incas' deep connection to their gods, but also underscores the cultural significance of textiles in their society. Inca textiles were far more than practical items. They were a language of their own, conveying messages of identity, status, and spirituality. The golden fleece, as a symbol, reflects the Incas' belief in the sacred nature of woven fabrics. Each thread and pattern told a story, with intricate designs representing everything from social rank to spiritual beliefs. The weavers, often women, were highly respected artisans, their skills passed down through generations. The complexity of their work was unmatched, with some textiles featuring hundreds of threads per inch, creating vibrant and detailed motifs. The symbolic patterns woven into Inca textiles were rich with meaning. Geometric shapes, animals, and celestial symbols were common, each carrying specific connotations. For example, the condor, puma, and serpent, the Sacred Trinity of Inca cosmology, frequently appeared in their designs, symbolizing the connection between the heavens, earth, and underworld. These patterns were not just decorative, they were a form of communication, a way to preserve and transmit knowledge across generations. The Golden Fleece legend also speaks to the Incas' reverence for gold, not as a material for wealth but as a sacred element representing the sun god Inti. Gold was woven into textiles, adorning garments worn by the elite and used in religious ceremonies. This blending of precious metals with fabric further elevated the status of textiles, making them a powerful symbol of divine favor and imperial authority. As we reflect on the myth of the Golden Fleece, we see how it encapsulates the Incas' artistic brilliance and their profound respect for the spiritual world. Their textiles were more than mere cloth, they were a testament to their culture, a medium through which they expressed their beliefs, values, and connection to the divine. Moving forward, we'll explore another enduring legend that has captivated imaginations for centuries, the story of the Incas' lost city of gold. Now, as we venture deeper into the mysteries of the Inca Empire, we turn our attention to one of the most tantalizing legends of all, the story of Pachacuti, the lost city of gold. For centuries, this mythical city has captured the imaginations of explorers, historians, and treasure hunters alike, becoming a symbol of untold riches and hidden wonders. But where did this legend begin, and what truths might it reveal about the Inca and their world? The tale of Pachacuti is believed to have its roots in Inca oral traditions, where it was described as a hidden sanctuary, a place of refuge for the Inca elite during times of crisis. Some accounts suggest it was a city of unparalleled wealth, adorned with gold and precious stones, while others describe it as a spiritual haven, a place where the Inca could reconnect with their gods. This duality of material riches and spiritual significance reflects the Incas' deep reverence for both the tangible and the divine. The legend of Pachacuti gained new life during the Spanish conquest as European explorers, driven by greed and curiosity, sought to uncover its secrets. Stories of a golden city hidden deep within the Amazon rainforest fueled countless expeditions, many of which ended in failure or tragedy. The Spanish conquistadors, desperate to find the source of the Incas' wealth, became obsessed with Pachacuti, believing it to be the ultimate prize. Yet, despite their efforts, the city remained elusive, shrouded in mystery and myth. In modern times, the search for Pachacuti continues, with archaeologists and adventurers alike drawn to its promise of discovery. Expeditions into the remote regions of Peru and Bolivia have uncovered tantalizing clues, from ancient ruins to intricate carvings, but the city itself has yet to be found. Some believe it lies hidden beneath dense jungle, while others think it may have been a symbolic rather than a physical place, representing the Incas' ideals of harmony and abundance. The enduring allure of Pachacuti speaks to its cultural significance, not just as a lost city of gold, but as a symbol of hope, resilience, and the human desire to uncover the unknown. For the Inca, it may have represented a connection to their ancestors and their gods, a reminder of their spiritual and material wealth. For us, it serves as a reminder of the mysteries that still lie hidden in the world, waiting to be discovered. As we reflect on the legend of Pachacuti, we are reminded of the power of stories to inspire and captivate, to drive us to explore the unknown and seek out the truths that lie just beyond our reach. And with that, we move forward to uncover another chapter in the rich tapestry of Inca legends, one that reveals even more about their beliefs, their culture, and their enduring legacy. Now, as we step into the heart of Inca governance, we uncover a legend that shaped the very foundation of their empire, the divine right to rule. Central to Inca belief was the idea that their rulers, known as the Sopa Inca, were direct descendants of Inti, the sun god. This divine lineage was not just a matter of pride, it was the cornerstone of their authority, a sacred mandate that legitimized their rule over the vast and diverse territories of the empire. The Inca saw their leaders as intermediaries between the earthly realm and the divine, chosen by Inti himself to guide and protect their people. This belief in divine right was more than a myth, it was a powerful tool for maintaining social order. By presenting the Sopa Inca as a living god, the Inca reinforced a hierarchy that placed their ruler at the pinnacle of society. This divine status ensured loyalty and obedience, as challenging the Sopa Inca was seen as an act against the gods themselves. The ruler's decisions, whether in matters of war, agriculture, or religion, were believed to be divinely inspired, further solidifying their role as the ultimate authority. But the divine connection did not end with the Sopa Inca's death. The Inca practiced a unique form of ancestor worship, preserving the bodies of their rulers as mummies. These royal mummies were not merely relics of the past, they were active participants in the political and religious life of the empire. They were consulted for guidance, paraded during ceremonies, and even brought to feasts where they were treated as if they were still alive. This practice underscored the Incas' belief in the eternal nature of their rulers' power, bridging the gap between the living and the divine. The role of royal mummies also highlights the Incas' deep reverence for continuity and tradition. By honoring their ancestors in such a tangible way, they ensured that the wisdom and authority of past rulers continued to influence the present. This connection to the past was vital in maintaining the stability and unity of the empire, as it reinforced the idea that the Sopa Inca's rule was part of an unbroken chain, stretching back to Inti himself. As we reflect on this legend, we see how the Incas' belief in divine right was not just a political strategy but a reflection of their worldview, a worldview where the sacred and the secular were deeply intertwined. It reminds us of the power of myth to shape societies, to inspire loyalty, and to create a sense of purpose that transcends generations. And with this understanding, we move forward to explore yet another layer of Inca culture, one that reveals even more about their intricate beliefs and enduring legacy. Now, as we ascend into the realm of the sacred, we encounter the towering peaks that held a place of profound reverence in the Inca world, the Apus, or mountain spirits. These majestic mountains were not just physical landmarks, they were seen as living entities, powerful guardians who watched over the Inca and their lands. The Apus were believed to possess immense spiritual energy, capable of influencing the weather, fertility, and even the fate of the empire itself. For the Inca, these sacred mountains were more than natural wonders. They were divine protectors, deeply woven into the fabric of their spiritual and cultural identity. The reverence for the Apus shaped many aspects of Inca life, from their religious practices to their daily routines. Mountains were often the sites of elaborate rituals and offerings, where the Inca sought to honor and appease these powerful spirits. They believed that by showing respect to the Apus, they could ensure bountiful harvests, favorable weather, and protection from harm. This practice of mountain worship was not just a tradition. It was a vital connection between the people and the natural world, reflecting the Incas' holistic view of the universe. Among the most revered of these sacred peaks was Osangate, a towering mountain in the Andes that still holds deep cultural significance for the people of the region. Osangate was considered one of the most powerful Apus, a source of life and energy that sustained the surrounding communities. Even today, the annual Quilla Riti festival draws thousands of pilgrims to its slopes, where they honor the mountain spirit through music, dance, and offerings. This enduring tradition is a testament to the lasting legacy of the Incas' reverence for the Apus and their belief in the sacredness of the natural world. The legend of the Apus also highlights the Incas' deep connection to their environment. They saw the mountains not as distant, untouchable entities, but as active participants in their lives, shaping their destiny and guiding their actions. This belief fostered a sense of harmony and respect for the land, a value that continues to resonate in Andean culture today. By understanding the role of the Apus, we gain insight into how the Inca viewed their world, not as a collection of separate elements, but as an interconnected web of life, where every mountain, river, and stone held spiritual significance. As we reflect on the tale of the sacred mountains, we are reminded of the profound ways in which myth and nature intertwine to shape a culture's identity. The Apus were more than legends. They were a reflection of the Incas' reverence for the world around them, a reverence that continues to echo through the ages. And with this understanding, we prepare to explore another layer of Inca belief, one that reveals even more about their intricate relationship with the divine and the natural world. Now, as we step into the realm of myth and imagination, we uncover the legend of the Incas' eternal spring, a hidden valley where the seasons never changed and life flourished in perfect harmony. This mythical paradise, often referred to as a place of eternal spring, was said to be a sanctuary of abundance where the air was always warm, the crops grew endlessly, and the waters flowed pure and clear. For the Inca, this valley was more than just a story. It was a symbol of their deepest aspirations for balance, prosperity, and unity with the natural world. The legend of the eternal spring reflects the Incas' remarkable agricultural innovations and their ability to transform harsh landscapes into thriving ecosystems. Through their mastery of terraced farming, irrigation systems, and crop rotation, the Inca created a semblance of this mythical paradise in their own lands. They believed that by working in harmony with nature, they could bring the ideal of eternal spring to life, ensuring food security and prosperity for their people. This myth, therefore, was not just a tale of fantasy, but a reflection of their practical achievements and their vision of a world in perfect equilibrium. Interestingly, this legend also bears a striking connection to the concept of El Dorado, the fabled city of gold that captivated European explorers. While El Dorado was often imagined as a place of unimaginable wealth, the Incas' eternal spring represented a different kind of treasure, one of natural abundance and spiritual fulfillment. Both myths, however, share a common thread: the human desire to discover a utopia, a place where life is free from hardship and filled with endless possibilities. For the Inca, this utopia was not about material riches but about living in harmony with the earth and the divine. The myth of the eternal spring also underscores the Incas' profound respect for the cycles of nature. They saw the changing seasons as a reminder of life's impermanence, yet they dreamed of a world where this cycle could be transcended. This duality of embracing nature's rhythms while striving for an idealized state of perfection reveals the complexity of Inca thought and their ability to hold both the practical and the spiritual in balance. As we reflect on this legend, we are reminded of the enduring power of myth to inspire and guide. The Incas' eternal spring was not just a story, it was a vision of what humanity could achieve when we live in harmony with the world around us. And as we prepare to explore the next chapter of Inca belief, we carry with us this timeless lesson of balance, abundance, and the pursuit of paradise on earth. As the shadows of conquest loomed over the Inca Empire, a powerful prophecy emerged, offering a glimmer of hope to a people facing the collapse of their world. The Incas' final prophecy foretold the return of their gods and the eventual restoration of their empire. This legend, born in a time of despair, became a beacon of resilience, inspiring generations to hold onto their identity and fight for their future. The prophecy spoke of a time when Inti, the sun god, and Viracocha, the creator, would return to reclaim their sacred lands. It promised that the Inca people, though scattered and oppressed, would rise again, their culture and spirit unbroken. This belief fueled resistance against Spanish rule, as many Inca leaders and communities clung to the hope that their gods would one day intervene. The prophecy became a rallying cry, a source of strength for those who refused to surrender their heritage. Even after the fall of the Inca Empire, this myth continued to shape the identity of Andean people. It found new life in modern movements that sought to reclaim indigenous rights and preserve Inca traditions. The prophecy's message of renewal and resilience resonated deeply, reminding the descendants of the Inca that their story was far from over. It became a symbol of cultural pride, a testament to the enduring spirit of a people who refused to be erased. The legend of the final prophecy also highlights the Incas' profound connection to their gods and their belief in the cyclical nature of time. Just as the seasons change and the sun rises each day, the Inca believed that their empire, too, would experience a rebirth. This cyclical worldview offered comfort in times of hardship, reinforcing the idea that no defeat was permanent and that hope could always be found in the promise of renewal. Today, the legacy of this prophecy lives on in the hearts of Andean communities. It serves as a reminder of the power of hope and the strength of cultural identity. The Inca's final prophecy is not just a story from the past, it is a living testament to the resilience of a people who continue to honor their ancestors and dream of a brighter future. As we prepare to explore the final legend in our journey, we carry with us this enduring lesson of hope, resistance, and the unbreakable spirit of the Inca. As the final chapter of our journey through Inca legends unfolds, we turn to the enigmatic tale of the Inca's hidden knowledge. This legend speaks of a vast repository of wisdom, carefully preserved in secret texts and oral traditions, safeguarded from the ravages of time and conquest. It is a story that not only reflects the intellectual brilliance of the Inca, but also their unwavering determination to protect their cultural legacy from destruction. The Inca, known for their advanced engineering, astronomy, and governance, also possessed a sophisticated system of record-keeping. Central to this system were the quipas, intricate knotted cords that served as a form of written communication. These quipas were more than mere tools for accounting. They were believed to hold the keys to the Inca's deepest knowledge, from historical records to spiritual teachings. The legend suggests that the Inca, foreseeing the threat of Spanish conquest, hid these quipus and other sacred texts, ensuring that their wisdom would endure even if their empire fell. This myth underscores the Incas' profound respect for knowledge and their foresight in preserving it. It also highlights their belief in the power of oral traditions, passed down through generations as a means of safeguarding their cultural identity. Even as their temples were dismantled and their cities plundered, the Incas' hidden knowledge remained a source of hope and resilience, a testament to their intellectual and spiritual depth. In modern times, this legend has inspired renewed efforts to decode the mysteries of the quipus and other Inca records. Scholars and researchers have dedicated themselves to unraveling the secrets of these ancient artifacts, using advanced technology and interdisciplinary approaches. While much remains unknown, each discovery brings us closer to understanding the Incas' sophisticated systems of thought and their enduring contributions to human knowledge. The legend of the Incas' hidden knowledge is more than a tale of ancient wisdom. It is a reminder of the resilience of culture and the enduring power of human ingenuity. It invites us to reflect on the ways in which knowledge is preserved, shared, and rediscovered across generations. As we conclude our exploration of these 30 Inca legends, we are left with a profound appreciation for a civilization that, even in the face of overwhelming challenges, sought to protect and perpetuate its legacy for future generations. As we bring our journey through these 30 Inca legends to a close, it's clear that these stories are far more than mere myths. They are windows into the heart of a civilization that thrived on the principles of unity, reverence for nature, and a deep connection to the divine. From the creation of the world by Viracocha to the hidden knowledge preserved in quipus, each legend reveals a layer of the Incas' worldview, their values, and their extraordinary achievements. These tales not only shaped their culture and religion, but also served as the foundation for their society, guiding their leaders, their rituals, and their daily lives. The Incas' ability to weave history, spirituality, and philosophy into their legends is a testament to their intellectual and creative brilliance. Their stories remind us of the power of myth to inspire, to teach, and to endure. Even as their empire fell to conquest, these legends lived on, offering hope and resilience to future generations. Today, they continue to captivate us, inviting us to explore the mysteries of a civilization that once ruled the Andes with wisdom and vision. As we reflect on these 30 legends, we're reminded of the importance of preserving and understanding the stories of the past. They are not just tales of a bygone era, but lessons that resonate with us even now. If you've enjoyed this journey through Inca mythology, let us know in the comments which legend resonated with you the most. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exploration into the fascinating world of history and mystery. Together, let's keep uncovering the hidden truths of the past. Thank you for watching.